Hey, Facebookers and Instagrammers and LinkedIners and Snapchatters. So I'm in the drive-thru on lunch, so I thought I'd share a motivation. And for those of you who have not purchased the book, get the book. And so this afternoon, the motivation, and it reads, love them where they are, not where you want them to be.
How you doing, hon? Vanilla shake, hot dog, and a small cheese fry, right?
Yes.
Already, doll. Have a good day.
Me too, thank you. So yeah, love them where they are, not where you want them to be. The Bible teaches that love covers a multitude of sin. It says, and above all things, in 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8, and above all things, have fervent love for one another. Love will cover a multitude of sins. Hey, Tennille. Hey, Kim. And so I just came on to share a motivation while I'm going through the drive-thru. So those who have not gotten the book, get the book. Tonille, I did mail the book this morning. You'll get it. So, yeah, you know, a lot of times I'm driving, so I'm paying attention to where I'm going. With that motivation, what came to mind was how we want people to be how we want them to be. Instead of just accepting them where they are and just trusting God with their change. You know, but we want them to be how we want them to be. We want them to change when we want them to change. And you know, we're not perfect, and we're not at a place where God totally wants us to be. And God has to overlook our sins, and so we need to learn how to do the same. You know, it's, you know, how some people just can't stand to be around certain people because of a certain way that they act. Like, nobody's perfect. And so love them where they are at. Hey, Sean, how are you, sis? Love people where they're at, not where you want them to be. The same way that somebody else has to put up with you and I, the same way that God has to put up with you and I, because we don't get it right all the time. And that's all people need. They need someone to genuinely love them for who they are and where they are. No judgment, no shade. And you will find that when you learn how to love people in that way, without judgment, without your stipulations, without your suggestions, and just love them and leave the rest to God, that people will have a better response with you. They will have a better respect for you. They will trust you. They will know that you genuinely love them because you're not trying to put them in a place that they choose not to be. You know, we can't make anyone be at a place in their life, in their walk with God, in their relationships with people. We can't make them. Even our kids, we can't make them. Especially now, we can kind of dominate when they're young. Hey, Shamira. But once they're grown and of age and they are responsible for their own lives, we can't change them. So all we can do is pray for them and love them where they are. And sometimes, you know what? That may mean you have to love them from a distance. And that's okay too. But don't let your distance be because you just can't stand to be around that person. You know, God needs us in places, in unlikely places, around unlikely people in this life. Jesus hung out with the sinners more than he hung out with the saints, because that's where we need to be, so that we can have an effect on the lives of people. Hey, Michelle, I got two of my sisters on here. I love you, ladies. I love you guys. We gotta hook up. I know. So that is my motivation for this afternoon. Yeah, so I love you all. And again, for those who haven't gotten the book, get the book, get the book. Hey, sis. Hey, Cash. How are you, sis? So keep me and my family in prayer, my sister and her dad and my mom, and just keep, you know, my entire family on both sides, my dad and just everybody in my family in prayer, because we need motivation while I was out here on my lunch break. I know I haven't been on in a while. I post, but I really haven't been on. Just working through some personal things going on with me, and so prayerfully I'll be back Monday for Monday's motivation. So you guys keep me in your prayers as well, and I will talk to you soon. I love you guys. Share this out. Hey Cornelius, how are you? And don't forget, get the book. Toodles. Love you guys.